Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shan from Root Study, and today's video is my planning guide, or how I plan and manage to stay on top of all of my things. Even though I'm managing my jobs, I'm managing my university, and I'm trying to manage a few small businesses here and there as well. Still not very successful, but I'm working on it. So you can tell how much I have on my plate. So this is how I manage on planning everything and staying on top of all of my tasks every day. So let's get started. So the first thing that I do, and that you can actually see right now, is that I plan on my planner, the usual planner, the old-fashioned way, a pen and a paper, or pen and a notebook. This is the thing that I prefer the most. I couldn't give up the actual planner for a digital one for no reason at all, just because I feel more comfortable doing this. So here I am actually trying to make a sort of like a small spread for October, just trying to write down some of the things that I want to do, maybe some plans for this month, and a small little quote to maybe motivate me to work. I'm trying to also add a little bit of stickers here and there, trying to make it look a little bit aesthetic. Whatever I can do to make it look nice enough for me to feel like I want to plan every day. After that, I started working on my daily spread after doing all of the goals and all of these things. First of all, I'm writing the goals for October, just like the things I said. And for my goals, I usually focus on the things that I usually work on every month. I said usually like 100 times until now. But what I mean is that I have a few focuses. For example, I have work, I have university, I have YouTube, I have Instagram, I have my chores at home, I have maybe fitness goals, all of these things that I would want to write. And then I go on to the daily spread. The daily spread for me is very, very simple. I just write, first of all, the habits that I do every day. And you would say that it's a habit while you're writing it. I just write it to see it in front of my face. I like seeing things in front of my face or on the to-do list, just to make sure that I'm going to do it, even if it's a habit. For example, like I have to recite a few things every day, maybe 10 minutes of a book, or for example, I don't know, maybe going on a walk for 10 minutes. I don't do walks every day usually, but I have some things that are very repeated, I do every day or every week. I would still put them on my to-do list, just to remember them. So this is what I'm writing. First of all, I write all of the habits and all of the things that I remember that I'm gonna have to do at that day. You see, I was filming this on Monday. And for the other things, how do I add the things on my list? How do I remember to do things? I have this interest list where I have all of the things that I'm interested in currently. So I have, as I said before, YouTube, Instagram, and all of these things. And I go through them one by one, for example, religious and all of these things, and I add them. This is it. It's very simple. It just helps me stay on top of my things. The number 2 way that I use for planning is my weekly planner. So I used to just pull out a normal A4 paper, put it in landscape shape, and then write all of the days of the week and write on it. And then I made this shape like a small spread, and I can share it. I'll put it down below, and you'll find it in the books down below. I just basically write on it the things that I have to do throughout the week. And this is not very different from the daily spread. It's just that these are like the big tasks and my posts, and I do my content calendar as well on this calendar. You see, this is the old way that I used to plan on this A4 paper. But right now I use this one, and it is much easier for me. Like I just pull this out on the beginning of the week, for example on Sunday, week start on Sunday in the UAE. I know it starts on Monday in other countries, but it starts on Sundays in here. So I pull out this paper on Sunday in the morning at work, and then I plan all of my week. For example, I have to go to the dentist on Monday. I would add this to my digital calendar as well, but I would love to see it on paper form, just for me to know that everything is organized. My third form of planning would be my Google Calendar, and I'm not going to talk a lot about my Google Calendar now. I'm just going to give you a small spread of what I do on it. So basically, I plan my classes, I plan my work on it. I'm going to show more in an upcoming video on how to stay on top of your classes and your work using Google Calendar. I used to hate Google Calendar, but for some reason right now I really love it. So especially because I have so much limited time, so I use it right now to plan my timings. For example, I'm on the road in the morning from this time to this time, and in the evening from this time to this time. I have this much free time, so if I want I can go to a coffee shop, for example. I know when I have an off day and when I'm working. So this is where I end my first planning video. I'm going to do another one where I'm going to show my Notion tool and how I use my Google Calendar to plan. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please support me by putting a thumbs up and commenting, and if you didn't subscribe, please do so. It would help me a lot. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye.